Welcome back to some professional StarCraft 2, the ESL Open Shopify ESL Open Korea number 73 semifinals. We see a team kill between two of the top players and one of the best teams. First, let me introduce, in the top right, the man who can make any unit composition work and make it look easy while doing it. It's Doc. And in the bottom left, the everyday everyman. The one who always has a plan, and that plan usually involves Widow Mines. The hardest working Terran in the business. It is Dragon Phoenix Gaming's Q. He does make it feel, though recently he just is consistently grinding. Looking better and better. And then, like, every time I say that, I've got to go through the Cure casting meta. Which is Cure actually going to be the best Terran? Because every once in a while he has a great couple of weeks. He beats essentially everyone. And then, well. Alright, but right now, the last series I saw of him was ESL Finals last week. Against Party. Where he just kind of dunked on Party. Like, no significant mistakes, no nothing. Party just kind of flailed around and Cure bopped him. Different matchup, but a lot of players consider TVP a little bit more punishing than TVZ. Though it can be very different. Cure scouts. Like, I actually think Cure is one of the best players to emulate. One, for all the reasons we've described many times before. Like, the reason his builds work and he wins matches is not because of the flashy micro, not because of incredible mechanics, but, like, he always has a strong gameplay. He always has a good vision on where he wants to go. And even though sometimes, like, he gets interrupted, a lot of Terrans will kind of just get stuck. Usually Marines with something else, but mostly Marines. And they'll stay there for a little too long, far too long, depends on the player. Cure is more than willing to build the right unit composition rather than the unit composition he wants. I think the one he wants is the one that wins the game. So, whatever that might be. That usually means adding in more high-tech units. Whether they be Widow Mines, very often Ghosts, Liberators, whatever. Not falling prey to the 3cc trend. So many Terrans back in 3cc mode. Cure over here, though. At least waiting until after he gets his start port up before getting too greedy. Dark also is... He's hard... Well, if anyone can predict what he's going to do, it's probably someone on his team who's probably a main practice partner, but Dark just has a different flavor as Zerg. It's not like Rogue. Rogue is a guy who, like, he'll pick up, like, the newest car, like, whatever the newest car is. Like, he'll pick it up, he'll do it. A lot of people don't know about, I don't know, the 2021 Roach Mustang. Well, Rogue's like, actually, it's still the best. I'm gonna do it. Like, I'm gonna build roaches, even though they shouldn't work. I thought people solved roaches 5 years ago. They didn't. They just stopped caring. Speaking of, by the way. Dark, on the other hand, is like, it might not be the fastest. It might not be the flashiest. But it's my style. And that, a lot of the time, means low economy. Means things like roaches that we see now. He's building roaches, but he's also getting a lair. Which indicates to me this isn't some sort of early all-in, but, I mean, Nidus is on the table. There's a lot of, like, the Queen... Brenda! Get it together! Get the crew together! What is this? I know, we're not... You guys don't social distance. You're supposed to be within transfusion range. Anyways. Just Is this just a roach attack? There's no evolution chamber. Like, Nidus is an option. There's also a lot of gas. And, oh, this is a... Brenda! What, Susan? You're supposed to put... It was your job. It was your job. And now look. Oh, my God. Oh. Now look at what happened. Well, this Banshee, like, this is Cure. This is Cure in a nutshell. Look at what Cure is doing. He's hold positioning a Banshee in the right spot. It's gotten 5 kills, and it's essentially everything Dark is doing. Like, Dark is over here, I don't know what he's doing. Like, he's got roaches, but with a lair, and his queens are all over the place. Dark is twirling around, like, spinning the wheel of Zerg and seeing what pops out. Meanwhile, Cure's like, oh, the queens aren't there? Do I need to micro to kill the drones? Maybe, but I'll still kill some of the drones. And that's fine. He'll kill all the drones. He kills 9 drones. And he sees the whole unit. Like, it might not be flashy. It might not be new. It might not be complicated. But he's there every day, 9 to 5. Or even longer, because these ESL Pro Tours, sometimes you play in multiple servers. It's a whole day experience. He's a working Terran, okay? Sometimes players will do worse against Cure, just simply because some of his stuff is a little later. Like, instead of, like, the quickest 2-1-1 or the quickest Cloak Banshee, it just kind of comes along. And, there you go. Suddenly, Dark is, well, he's now got 68 drones, but the problem is, he doesn't have roach speed, he doesn't have 1-1, Cure is on a comfortable 3, I don't even know when he built his 3rd command center, so long ago he forgot to rally it, but whatever. Hey, he's got Marine, he can target roaches, fine. 4th base, little stutter step there, yeah, go get him. There you go. Roach is like, huh, I guess I do suck, and yes you do. You're not named after something known for its individual terror, like... Roaches are strong in packs. The queen picks up, gets out. Alright. So now, Cure is up 10 supply, dropping in the main, sending out another one, building up behind this tanks. There's that dark flavoring. He's gonna throw some infestors in the mix. Because, like, just when things weren't weird enough, just throw a few infestors in. Why not? And that's a good... Why not? Because right now, Dark is in a situation only he is comfortable with. Most Zergs are kind of getting desperate to do some damage, like maybe do a counterattack, something. But Dark is not... There's so many games when he actually has a worse economy. And he just drags it back. He just refuses to die. He plays like a roach. Cure doing a little bit of... missing a few of the stutters, but overall... a few roaches. Not enough roaches. Oh, little micro! Cure now 2-2 on the way. Dropping mules. Looking good. He's got depots that are explicitly designed to confuse roaches. They like to chew on things. If they get distracted, they get distracted easily. They don't have much range. Can definitely help. Drop gonna drag some units out of position. So Cure needs to worry about fungal. That's it though. Like, the fungals are dangerous. These drops will drag any amount of units across. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh god. Okay. Oh no. I mean, even a bad fight is pretty good. Oh. Well, that was a narrow path to defeat, and Cure walked it with precision in that fight. The drop in the main is doing something. Not much. Dark has won a battle. That, unfortunately, like, it's almost a psychological thing against Dark. Where Dark starts winning, like, he shouldn't be winning that battle. He should not have won. The tank should have been sieged, the bio should have been spread, the fungal should have never made the difference. Shoulda, coulda, woulda, though. Dark found the opportunity, and now he holds on to his 4th. And the infestors lived, at least a couple. Now he's got Hive. He's playing Turtle Zerg. He's retreated into his shell, into his carapace. And if you try to poke him, he'll come out. He'll snap at you. But, like, until he gets the army now, which is going to be lurkers, infestors. It's going to be vipers. Okay, all the things your average diamond player is far too intimidated to use. And even when they do, it dies because of the select all army addiction. All that stuff. That's what Dark thrives on. These stupidly cost-effective units. Hmm. 2-2 is done. +2 attack. Dark's also going to have 2-2. Kira once again moving out. He's maxed out. On paper, he has a great army. But we don't play this game on paper, contrary to Twitch chat belief. Oh my god. Oh my god. I mean, it's essentially impossible to get Fungals as good as Wings of Liberty just because Fungal has been nerfed like 17 times since then. But it's still good enough. The thing is, almost none of those units actually died. There's enough medevacs. So it looked bad, and it wasn't good, but... Okay, no, are you gonna... Okay, alright. Everybody got in. Took a little, like, to make sure everybody was in the medevacs. Meanwhile, Cure doing his trademarked slow burn push, where he's just gonna eventually start sieging things. Now this is quite a bold move. Oh, Parasitic Bomb on the medevacs. These are full energy Vipers. Gonna find some more. Oh, Blinding Clouds! Beautiful counter. Here comes the neighborhood. Meanwhile, though, there's no defense at the 3rd. Cure in the heart of the swarm right now. Blinding Cloud on the back tanks. Cure actually wins the day because he did the correct 1-2 punch. Dark just dragged in too many different directions. And there you go. Despite a few hiccups, at no point was Dark never attacked. Dark was never even... I don't even know if he ever had a unit aside from Overlords go to the other side of them, like past the halfway mark. I don't know if that ever happened. So, it's hard to win with no offense. Not impossible, but very difficult. Cure locks down game 1. Maybe a few Zerglings. Did he even get Zergling speed? I think he did. So Cure. Yeah, it's another one of those builds you can just emulate. Hellion Banshee has been a staple for 11 years. It's essentially, in effect, the same opener as Wings of Liberty. 1-1-1, Hellion Banshee into 2 or 3 CCs. And then eventually following up with a bio push. Occasionally, every now and again, someone decides to make it happen. But it's 95% bio pushes. And usually in high-profile matches, you rarely see the mech nowadays. To my dismay. I don't think it's worth sidelining that much. I think it's better than just doing the stupid Hellbat builds. Like getting an armory for Hellbats and then going bio. At least go Widowmine's like a self-respecting Terran. I want to see a battlecruiser build out of Q. I haven't seen a battlecruiser. Like, I don't think he's going to do it. I haven't seen a battlecruiser build in their day is also past, like mech. Or so it seems. But it's been months since even like a casual battlecruiser build. And that one I'm not sure of either. Like, is it really that? I guess, well, Jimmy, do we have the breakdown? We had a breakdown real quick, analyzing the strength of Zerg. Yes. Can we do some formatting here? Okay. Interesting. Reaper severely annoying the drone who was sent for a third. Dark takes the other one. Cure with 2 Marines before the reactor. The ultimate duel. The childhood of this drone. Well, is it really a childhood when it's becoming a building? Is that like a new childhood? How does that work? Does it remember when it was a drone? When it becomes a building? Or does it lose all ability to think? Are drones even conscious in the first place? They're called drones. So, these are important questions. Meanwhile, wow. Okay, we're gonna finish what we started. He let it become an extractor. And now, they're actually gonna, wow, erase all traces of that drone. So that happened. Meanwhile, Hellion Banshee, using, technically, yeah, this is one of those little quirks. You can technically see it with just high ground vision. It's just kind of annoying. Oh my god. Now, I don't say this lightly, but good Overlord micro from Dark. He loses 2 drones back at home, but it looks like he traded some. Third CC is on the way. Cloak. Hellions, I gotta say, I've been watching the replays from this week, and since DreamHack Masters is also going on, I really do feel a lot of players are like doing ladder builds in the ESL Open. Because even though the Open is a pretty sizable prize pool thanks to Shopify, like DreamHack Masters is obviously more sizable as a seasonal event. So we're seeing a lot of ladder game series that are like ridiculous cheese because a lot of the players are looking forward, or maybe not looking forward, to facing the same opponents in a higher tier tournament, like possibly on the same day. So that is a little quirk of having tournaments online still, which of course makes sense, but it is, you can really see it in some of these games. +1 Dark doing he's veering into Zergling after that Roach Infestor game, taking still a ground-based path, but does he even have a lair? Oh, Dark's thinking the same thing. Like, oh, wait a sec. But he's gonna get lair. It's a mass Zergling build. Oh god, Dark has done this before. I've said, like, it looks disgusting when it works. It's like, you can't just make Zerglings. So it's like, well, I mean, asterisk. Zerglings and Manlings known to be quite effective against Cure on occasion. That's a lot of Hellions. What is this? Cure is going for 1-1 in Stim. Cure didn't get the memo. Hero Marine tried this. Okay, Hero Marine tried this in the other ESL Open. Hellbats, still not a thing. Well, I guess we're going to do our monthly attempt to see if Hellbats are a thing. Okay. Like, this is almost best case scenario. No Banelings. Spore Crawler, not really there. Okay. Alright, no. Alright. Okay, every Terran has to once a month. I'm convinced. I thought it was just one Terran, but I guess it's every single Terran. Okay? It's that time of the month again. We're trying Hellbat builds. Nope. Still no. It's still no. For the last 15 months, it has been no. Like, they never were... You might be like, well, TY did one in GSL. TY did one with ghosts. That's not even a Hellbat build anymore. If ghosts are involved, it's a ghost build. Okay? Just ask 2 canceled Starcraft games. I don't care if they're hell... It's a ghost... It's not a thing. Stop. I'm just accepting that once a month, every Terran is going to do a Hellbat build. Oh my god. What I am liking here is we got a flex Terran build. He is not stopping with it. That's one thing. I don't like losing all the Hellbats and then going for mech. Like, I don't love that. I don't love the lose a dozen Hellbats and then... But, like, Dark probably won't be expecting it. Because... it's kind of stupid, but gonna get a few blue flame Hellbats in there. Not as many as we could have had if we just didn't lose all the... See, the real issue is that we didn't have enough Hellbats. That's what Cura's saying. Cura, the master of mines, the best Minecraft player in Starcraft, is like, you know what? Blue flame Hellbats. To which I say, all right, fine. Right? He's up against a Ling Bane build, but... Dark not fucking around with his hatcheries here. 2 macro hatches and a 5th base. Not making the common mistake of overestimating his larva production. Even then, though, he's struggling to get a solid amount of supply. He's about even with Kira. Okay. A few Banelings on the counterattack. Smashes one attack. Cure caught looking the other direction. We got Hive on the way. Dark is working his way up. He's getting +2 Carapace. Cure not slouching on his upgrades. Like, it's not... He's not far behind in any way. Now, well... Okay, well... Good thing I finished my sentence about 10 seconds before that. As, Didn't seem like those Hellbats helped very much, did it, Cure? Huh. Wow, if I was Cure, I'd be thinking that was for Burrow. The way those Banelings move, but it was actually just Dark being lazy. This Banshee has 16 kills. Okay, getting a few Hellbats getting involved. They can only be healed in Hellbat mode, because that makes sense. That's the most unrealistic thing in this game. Okay? But SCVs can repair air units, but they can't attack. Shut up. Shut up. Okay? Stop talking. Meanwhile, this. Dark, it feels like he should have more units somewhere. He does have 90 drones. I guess that's where much of his supply is. Oh, here we go. Yeah. You're like... You know, he actually catches a big counterattack. This is gonna get messy. All right. Get your lab coats on, because... Science. Moving on. The Hellbats and the Marines zoning out. Well enough. Branda! Getting in the way of things. Hellbats, a front line, but a massive counterattack. Lift! Do you even lift? Cure! Cure your 4th! Well, also your 3rd. And also your natural. He does not even lift. He lifts his 3rd. The 4th is gone. Oh my god. Terrible, terrible damage. Cure taking massive hits on both sides. More medevacs than Marines. But a few Marines. Oh, the drones! Oh, it's getting everywhere! The damage! It's so much more! Oh, they're breaking out of the wall on the other side. The Hellions and Hellbats just not countering the Zerglings, because I could have told you that, but nobody asked me. This is doing a lot of damage, though. Here come more Zerglings catching reinforcements of Kira that are just kind of rallied out there. Couple Blue Flame Hellbats. Okay. All right. Okay, are we done? So Kira, that's a lot of damage. He's down to half as many workers. He lost his 4th command center. He's got a dozen medevacs. 3-3 for both sides coming up. Dark is already done with +3. He does have a high, but does he have adrenal glands? He doesn't have the crackling upgrade. He does. Where did he pull this lurker den out of? During all this, he just whipped a lurker den out of who knows where. And the upgrades, he doesn't have seismic spawns. Adaptive talons on the way. Kira's lifted the main, which is also pretty old school strat. You don't see that too much. It's still a viable option. It's just things are definitely getting desperate. Still building Hellions, which also not a great counter to lurkers. But Kira's holding on. The thing is, the lurkers, I feel, are... Dark is probably one of, if not the best lurker player, especially ZVT. He uses lurkers more than any Zerg I've seen in ZVT. So, I don't think he's going to be too stressed about a few Hellion Marine drops. It appears we're all going to just kind of have a quick recovery period after that exchange. And so, for that whole period, it favored Cure, but now, now Dark goes, and Cure has to shut this down. Cure needed to stabilize and get his economy up for a while longer, but Dark maxed out and went. Oh my god. Actually dealing with the splash damage pretty well, but not nearly well enough. Yeah, just eviscerated. Cure. Okay, so I've reached a verdict on the Hellbats. I feel like we reached the verdict. I still don't know why. Every month, it seems, we're gonna have at least one game of people showing why Hellbats are not a thing. Cure going above and beyond to demonstrate how true that is. Instead of just a Hellbat timing, he just kept adding him in. Which is, you know, something you can do. But here we are. We're all tied up. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. What have we here? He's getting a quick scout of where he's gonna put his double proxy racks. Unfortunately, though, Dark. Oh, wait. Wait, no, he doesn't see it. Does Cure see the LV? That's actually sending the drones. I think it's too far. I think it's too close to done to send the drones. He's sending 3 drones. He has no pull on the way. Like, it's always awkward with these, because, like, if you don't actually stop them. Oh, the SCVs, RNGs in favor. Oh, come on! Oh, Dark! I know exactly! Oh! Dark says what everybody's thinking. Oh, oh, what fucking bullshit is that? Oh, he barely takes any damage at all. Oh, I don't think anybody needs a translation for this scenario. Oh, he pulled the drones, and it was like exactly the amount of drones. The circle jerk repair here. Oh, I mean, I disagree with pulling the drones. I think that was a mistake. Like, 3 drones, like, maybe you pull the drones for the Marines, but I think it was too late to reliably kill the SCGs. I think Dark is some crocodile tears here. He knows. He knew what the risks were. Cure, like, it's already done. This is already enough damage. Like, this is almost a GG. It does, like, that bunker may not finish, but just the amount that this has done between mining time and literal just killing drones. It's... And it can keep building. Is that Marine stuck, Cure? Cure? Mm-hmm. You know what? The Zergling's counterattacking. It's not stuck, it's standing guard. Okay. Yeah. Here, he doesn't have a CC. He's doing the most conservative... Does a little quick push-up. Yeah, now's a good time. If the spine finishes, it actually makes it difficult here. This is about the most conservative follow-up. Like, no CC, but instead... Oh. The spine is not quite done. He has to fight with the queen. He's going straight for the spine. Does he target it? There's not enough for Okay. I mean, you're giving us these amazing cinematic shots here on 2,000 atmospheres. Marines floating up to the heavens. But, like, make a decision. Okay? If you go, you're in trouble. But then again, like, there's a good chance if you stay, it'll be twice as much. So, having the Marines here is also important. I will, like, you don't just come in. But, that's what I have to say. Okay? Dark will survive. But, and honestly, maybe a little better than he should have. No, I love that. I love the effects. Yeah, physics on extreme. That's RTX 2080 will get you. He's just gonna transfuse it. Like, he's down, like, he's losing so many Marines that oh, well, that's a mistake. That Overlord did not need to die. That was a big mistake. Dark can afford 0 mistakes because the first, just the existence of the Rex and the crisis it caused for Dark, that already did a lot of damage. So, Dark can't afford to be bleeding units here. He's still in a rough spot despite the drone count. Because Cure has total map control. He has an army at his door. Roaches, while Dark can do magical things with them, Roaches are just not a very flexible unit. That's why they gotta reconstitute all their glials before they get their speed upgrade. So. Dark is, he's getting all that. Like, he's gonna sit on 2 bases. Cure is slowly building up his SCVs. A little lower than he might like, but mules exist, and so does having a starport. And that starport essentially keeps Dark from being able to do counter damage. And by that I mean Dark is going to walk in with like 6 slowlings and completely ransack Cure's base. That's what I meant by stopping all counter damage, obviously. What? How does this happen? Like, 1 Hellion would have stopped this. Wow. Okay, well, we're gonna reconstitute those glials. Get some roach speed. Cure, I mean, that was bad. That should never, ever have happened in any way. And this map is even easier to wall off. You see there, it's just 2 depots and a CC. It's actually a smaller wall. He decides on going siege tanks instead of widow mines. But now, somehow Dark has kind of slipped his way back into the lead here. I would have accepted a GG on the proxy Rex. Like, after all that was nearly, with that many drones dying, it was 1 or 2 drones away from a GG moment. Not anymore. Now, I don't dislike Cure's position. Having tanks with bio already online, up against someone who's just getting a third. It's 46 drone. He doesn't know the exact number, but he knows it's not high. He knows when the third base was up. He knows it's roaches. Cure has the information. There should be a Banshee somewhere. Is there a Banshee? Where's a Banshee? What? Oh, hello. Yes. Oh my god. Okay. Find some motivate. Like, of all the... Well, that's a lot of roaches. There's not any medevacs. There is a tank, though. Without 1-1 done. Yeah, without 1-1, it looks like Dark is a little hesitant. He's ready to bash down the door, throw a brick through his window. The Ravagers are needed for the tanks. That tank gonna eat a lot of hits. The boys must be pulled. Corrosive Bile. Actually, one unlucky Marauder. A lot of SCV is going down. He's gonna try to hold the line. He can't get to the high ground. The body block. Cure. Micros away. But the damage... The damage may have been dealt. 29 SCVs. Oh. He holds, but at what cost? That is time for the most obvious Hellion counterattack. Hellions turn around in time. 3 CCs are good. There isn't an armory for 2-2. Banshee's going for a 4th. Dark is now up over 60 drones. It's not like it seems to keep getting worse for Cure. He started off in a good spot, but it's been chipped away, and now Cure, he needs damage, and this is a great drop. It's a good timing. Gonna find a queen. Not gonna go for the 4th. So maybe a bit of a missed opportunity. Some Marines also maybe missed their boat, or submarine, or whatever we're doing here. Oh god. All right. No. Okay. A not very streamlined loading and unloading process here. Cure only has depots and basic up. Is there going to be an armory? Cure is just not having a good time this game. It has been all downhill since the SCVs hid from the... Like, Karma is a bit of a bitch, I think. As getting such good RNG on those SCVs seems to have given him a bad break for the rest of the match. +2 attack is done. And anywhere close to an upgrade advantage means these overwhelming roaches are going to be a lot more effective. A hive is on the way. So Cure, it's gone from a tenuous position to kind of waiting for Dark to max out. Dark didn't get his Hydra done in time to get lurkers. He didn't get his Hydra done in time to have it even done for the hive, let alone have lurkers with upgrades. So that is a little, like, that's a part of the composition you'd usually want to have alongside the hive. He's just not going to have. Alright. Oh my god, he eats it. Cure is so late. on that armory, but he is getting the armory. I don't know what happened here. Doesn't look good. Lurker Den coming up for Dark. He's maxed out, but like kind of an awkward unit composition. It's just Roach, Ling Ravager. The Vipers are the only way to break into the tank line. There's not that 5 tanks. Still enough to respect, but not enough to deny an attack. Cure is starting to get his drop on. His SCV count is still struggling, but it's respectable now. It is not as bad as it once was. Relatively or literally. I don't know when the hive will be revealed. Oh. Bit of a tough time microing there, but there's still going to be limited anti-air. Most of the Hydras, I think, intended for lurkers. Dark not even researching Hydra upgrades, which just seems kind of like an oversight. Double parasitic bomb, so at some point, like, oh my, okay, well, they will survive, but only if they're at full HP. He's not leaving. They don't stack. Important to note. It's essentially a single target spell in this scenario. More consumption on the way. Just a shotgun spread of corrosive bile. Seeing what you can get. 3-3 against 2-2 in favor of Dark, which Cure's at 120 army supply. It's not going to get much better. He's even with army. And as he finishes 2-2, that's about as close as upgrades are going to be for a while. Without a 4th base, he's literally mining. He's lifting off his main. This is as good as it's going to get for Cure coming up. Like, not this moment, but as soon as 2-2 is done. The Roach counterattack is just at a impeccable timing. Oh no, Cure. The corrosive bile just kind of slammed down. A Messian, Blinding Cloud forces him into the lurkers. I can't really tell what's happening down there. It looks like Cure's... I mean... Dark is... He didn't win the fight, but he also didn't lose it. Oh no. There goes an orbital. So that makes it a little harder. There goes a hatch. That was, oh no, parasitic bomb. Surprised he didn't use one. Well, he's yanking the tanks in. With no tanks, everything else. Okay, you better not, you can't lose 2. 1, okay, maybe. The SCVs are hurting. But like so many TVZs, the economic damage is just... It's too much. Losing an orbital... Oh, come on. You're... Okay. The health bar of the Marine was covering it. He's down to 36. Once again, Dark is able to deal economic damage while holding on. Whereas Curie killed a base. But he didn't get that many drones with it. And Dark has plenty of bases. So, like... In terms of meaningful damage, Dark significantly ahead. Ever since the SCVs, Dark has been catching the better breaks here and forcing the better break. Oh my god. Oh, Cure, is this one of those you GG without fighting? Or do you stim into lurkers? Well, Dark is just going to help him along, I think. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, even if he kills the lurkers. Is it worth it? Okay. Yeah, it's not okay, it's alright. Yeah, okay. Whoa. It looks so good for the blue-collar Terran. But Dark just... just never gave him a chance to lay down the killing blow. That was a bit on the rougher side of things. It did look like Kira was slipping downhill there with each attack. Hopefully we can get not a single Widow Mine built. I think the outcome of the game is inversely proportional to how many Widow Mines Kira is building. But we will see going into game... Okay. Quick advertisement on Match Point. Thank you for watching. I'll be right back. Hey, everybody! Did you know if you like and subscribe to this video, all your dreams will come true? As long as your dreams are to check out more videos just like this one. Is Cure one of your top 3 favorite players to occasionally watch, but not all the time because it's kind of rough, but like, it's a fun mix? Well then, subscribe today! And also check out the Shopify ESL Pro Tour. Every Monday night, you can serve as a roadblock to one of these amazing players. Sign up at play.eslgaming.com. Or, honestly, come on. When was the last time? You would open up Starcraft, but like, I got YouTube videos to watch, and also it's not updated. Like, I know the patches, how many patches but it's not updated. And your hotkeys are probably messed up. Come on. Well, you're here now, so that's what matters. So thank you for being here. And may I interest you in Prime Gaming. Did you know? Like, not just our Google overlords, not just our Zerg overlords, but also our Amazon overlords want to get in on the action being your engagement. So with Prime Gaming, every single month for free, you can subscribe to a streamer of your choice. Now, you might be a day walker with a normie job. You might be a web developer, 32 years old from California. I don't know. I mean, I know a lot, but I don't know. So, even then, you can subscribe for free every month. Twitch.tv/wintergaming. Every moment you don't, you're losing money from me. So subscribe with Prime Gaming or else. Amazon Prime. We know where you live. Thank you, good luck, and have fun. You guys for sticking around. Back to Game 5. Cure versus Dark. A dramatic, but honestly not particularly close series. It is
Shame! 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 Shame!
That's a fucking 50 DKP minus!
Who does that?
We're fucked, crew! Command is drunk again!
maybe this time. Maybe this time. Well, the Overlord's gonna scout it. That's actually possibly the worst time. I think it's likely the Overlord actually dies to the Marines, as it's gonna scout it almost at the exact same time that the Marine pops out. So, oh god. Oh. Now, I mean, this is about the best case. Oh, wow. Oh, he's taking it very seriously. Okay. This time, I think it's almost better that he didn't scout it early. I thought pulling the drones was a mistake last time. Not just because the SCVs were playing hard to get. Usually pulling the drones to try to stop the barracks. Oh my god, what a catch! The drones just juking and jiving and mineral walking their way through with the black magic of mineral hitboxes. Uh-oh, wait a second. This bunker's getting dangerously close to finished. That SCV! Come on! The SCV! Oh, come on! Oh my god. Wow, Cure's SCVs are just built different. They butter them up before, so they can slip through inside of the bunker. So that bunker definitely makes Dark somewhat uncomfortable. No, don't do it. Don't do it. Well, this time, Dark also lost a bunch of drones, honestly. There's no more damage. There's no threat of more damage here. That's fine, Crawler. I don't think Cure is going to do the bunker micro into... Yeah, neither does Cure. Cure's just giving up on that. I don't know. He's going to get his discount. Minus 25 mineral restocking fee on that bunker. Does Dark... Now this, like, the roaches will not come out. There's roach one on the way. The roaches will not come out in time to cancel the commands. But it does feel like Dark is winding up for an earlier attack. He's, gonna try to lay on the counter damage a little quick. He's got 24 drones. He's sneaking out a couple more. Yeah, roaches are on the way. Probably Ravagers, at least a few. Ravagers, until they get across the map, like just forcing micro out of the Marines is important. Six roaches. Okay, that's a commitment. The Marines and their SCV ringleader still trying to contain here. When does Dark go? That's the question. Like, how many roaches is enough roaches? They haven't been spotted. He's like, oh, okay, wait, whoa. Dark. Building a Ravager. Cure gonna try to trade. Beautiful transfuse. Hellion's not gonna be very useful here. Oh, well, those Marines just gonna... Okay, we got a couple options right now. Okay. One is Cure just kind of dies. Two is anything else. And I think we're about equal on those. Because this Hellion drop has some potential. And the Banshee's a long way off. So there's... But there is a Banshee on the way, and there is a wall. Oh no, the bunker's not going to finish. Not that there's anything to put in the bunker. The Hellion... Where are they going? Where are you going, Cure? That may have been a select army hockey. Dark does not have drones to burn here. Well, there goes the medevac, but the actual drone count is kind of desperate for Dark. So, this is okay. That's a lot of damage. Oh, this is also a lot of... Oh, no, Cure!
It was at this moment that he knew he fucked up.
It's an unrepentant disaster. It was great right up until the Banshee died to corrosive bile. It was a perfectly playable position. If he was going to take some damage, fine. But just as I said at the start, I'm like, Cure always, like, he has a great few weeks, and then well, Dark maintains his spot as one of the most fearsome Zergs in Korea. Cure maintains his spot as one of the most consistent Terrans. Just a round of 8 player indeed. Well, what did you think? Like, subscribe, ring the bell, check out the Shopify ESL Pro Tour. We usually have some games every week. I mean, come on. Well, who would you like to see more of? So I can crush your dreams and say they don't bother with tournaments like this, like Cyril and Neeb and Maru, who rarely play in these tournaments. But thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed that experience. Good luck, have fun. Stay chill.